Hi Pisces, welcome to Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. This is a guidance spread for the energies you may need to release and let go of at this time. Now, this message is for Pisces, anyone with Pisces in their chart guided to my channel, and cross watchers as well. Keep in mind, this is a general message and it may not resonate with everyone. This message intent is strictly for guidance. So, okay, Pisces, let's get into your energies. To begin, I'm going to start off with some guidance messages and advice from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. And this is just to give us some guidance and advice on the energies we may be experiencing at this time, the energies going into the month of December, as well as our underlying energies. The first card of guidance we have is for guidance towards your thoughts, your mind, and the things that you may be, feeling and thinking at this time. And this card of guidance for your mind and your thoughts is the card of guidance of the number 3, and it's about heartache and loss. Now, with this guidance card of the number 3, it's all about the understanding of yourself, Pisces, when it comes to these situations when dealing with heartache and loss. It's also the understanding of the importance of communication. And when communicating with others, the effect and the influences that they can have on you, as well as the effect and influences that you may have on others. Also, with this guidance card of heartache and loss, understand that these circumstances and experiences are all lessons in order to make us stronger, and lessons about how we deal with these circumstances. Now, referring to the book, for a little bit more clarity on this heartache and loss, it states that the meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and to heal your heart. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. Although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst, encouraging you to move on. The painful experiences of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. You may not appreciate that sentiment at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not always know the final destination. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith in knowing that you will get through this. It's kind of like this too shall pass, Pisces. And again, just not getting stuck in the situation and understanding these situations for what they are. Our next card of guidance is a guidance card for your spirit. And this is a card of the number 7. And this is guidance for you at this time, during these lessons, during these tests that we face in life, to stand your ground. And it's important for you to be faithful at this time and not allow that of which is in your sight to deter your energy and to deter your faith and your courage within yourself, and to deter any focus. It's time for you to stand your ground with these energies, Pisces, and go for that of what you desire. And know when it comes to these lessons, the only thing that's going to get you through is you believing in yourself and standing your ground. So again, it's about having faith in your abilities, faith in your capabilities, and faith in that focus to move accordingly no matter how dark situations can be. It's about believing in yourself and knowing that this is going to pass, and I am also going to get through this situation as well. Our final card for guidance, Pisces, is another card of guidance for your thoughts at this time. And it talks about the importance of being able to move away and move on from this dark energy, from these dark times. It's time to move away from the negative thoughts of fear, doubt, worry. It's time to move in the light and find balance in yourself. Right now, with this card of moving on, and it's a card of the number 6, it talks about the importance of you having, again, that faith in your ability to overcome the challenges that we face. And in order to overcome these challenges, there is a big importance for us to have balance in ourselves. Balance with knowing our dark side and knowing how we could worry about situations, knowing how we can always think about the worst first, but having that balance to know that with the darkness comes that light as well, and I will not be stuck in this situation forever. In order for me to move through this, I have to be balanced in that knowing. I have to be balanced with myself in order to move on. And this final card for our minds and our thoughts at this time with moving on, it states that you're about to embark on a much needed journey to leave the past behind. This card lets you know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it signifies that the time has arrived in which a difficult cycle in your life is coming to an end. In the traditional tarot, this card also implies traveling or going forward, involving across water or even moving abroad. Calmer waters are ahead of you, and with all the lessons you've learned from the past experiences, you're approaching this period having grown, and you're so much stronger for it. The healing process is underway, and now you can set your goals, desires, and objectives to secure a more positive and successful future. Because your mind is more settled and less worried, synchronistic events will bring the right conditions and introduce people into your life for your highest good. So know that even though right now you could be in some form of darkness, know that the light is here, and this situation has just been placed here just to set you straight and be in accordance with the direction that you need to go in and that you desire to go in. So getting into your spread, Pisces, on these energies that you may need to release and let go at this time, and what you may be feeling right now, we have the card of the Wheel of Fortune. So you might have a good feeling right now that a change is definitely necessary, Pisces. You may have this feeling right now where it's the end of that bullshit in that old cycle. You have learned what you needed to learn from that old cycle. Those mistakes, you may have repeated them over and over again. And now it's time for you to move with that knowledge and that wisdom of yourself right now. And it's time to allow this cycle to change. It's time to allow this new beginning to come, where if we've been down right now, the only direction is up. Okay? Because right now, you know what direction you really want to go in, Pisces. You know from these lessons that you learned that you don't want to be here. Now it's time to have that faith in myself. Now it's time to have that courage. Now it's time to be focused and know that I can get out of this and live the life that I desire. And it's all about having that courage in yourself, Pisces. It's all about having that focus on a direction that you intend to go. And you're feeling right this so strong right now. We have the card of the Nine of Pentacles. So you may be single right now, possibly ready to mingle. You right now know where you've been, and you know that it only you was able to get you where you need to be right now, where you feel independent. you had to fight for your independence at this time. And you are feeling this so strong because now you're ready to put the work in for your independence, to get the things that you want for yourself. These lessons have taught you what not to do. Now it's time to go towards what you want to do. And right now, know that in this new cycle, that patience is necessary, Pisces. Anything that comes easily is not, you not may not be able to hold on to it. But when you put that work in, when you nurture your situation, when you put that work in within yourself towards the project, towards making things happen, that's when you're going to see the fruits of your labor. So be patient, Pisces, and know that these tests have been brought here in order for you not to repeat them. And these tests are here in order to make you stronger and also to have you believe in that faith in your ability, because we cannot walk by sight, because shit can look dark out here in this world, but it's important to maintain that faith in your own ability. And you can release this feeling, Pisces. We have the card of the Three of Wands. Knowing the importance of putting your energy out there towards that of what you want. And knowing the importance of the patience that's needed when you're putting that energy out. It's important to stay positive. It's important to believe in yourself. And it's important to be patient with this process, because you're at the end of a cycle. A new chapter is about to begin for you, Pisces, and you have completed this cycle at this point. So now it's time for you to put your energy towards that of what you desire. Have the patience and wait for your fruits or your, that energy to come back to you. But it's time to put that energy out there towards your goals, towards your dreams, and watch the energy that comes back to you. So know, when you put that positive energy towards a dream, towards a goal, positive is going to come back out at you. But if you put negative energy out there, that's all you're attracting is the negative. So release this feeling of any loss that you've experienced, any fear, any doubt and worry, and put that energy into the positive of the outcome of your labor, the outcome of your ideas, and that good energy, that optimistic energy out there, Pisces. And what this this feeling is going to transform into you is experience, I want to say, with the Hierophant, where that wisdom that you gained through these experiences, and, you may have put you back to studying and going back to maybe your religion, or going back to just reading books about that self-awareness, maybe the 48 laws of power, just this is transforming into you having that knowledge of yourself through these experiences, and allowing yourself to know what is needed to overcome these challenges, and knowing this is also transforming into the power inside of you being refined, where you can be able to teach others what you've learned throughout these experiences, and be that truth for them, and be that example, in order to know you can't get what you want through deceit. You can't get what you want through lies, through envy. You have to come from that right place in order to get the results that you're looking for. And this feeling is transforming into you being, being able to experience love, and being able to experience that love for yourself. And when you first had that love for yourself through these experiences, again, it attracts that more love to you, where you can attract a partner in business, in relationships that you connect with, that you can see eye to eye with, that's someone that's on your level. And you'll rise above this in the darkness, Pisces. We have the moon. You'll rise above this by understanding the secrets that are within you. You'll rise above this by understanding your fears. And you'll rise above this by being able to look your fears in the eyes, and being able to trust in your intuition, and being able to trust in your inner knowing. You'll be able to rise above this by knowing that, yes, I do have several options that I can go at, and several directions that I can go towards. But you'll rise above this by getting out of your any fantasy, getting out of your thoughts, being stuck in thoughts, and bringing those thoughts down to reality, and put in your energy and your emotions and your feelings towards that of what you desire, and not being stuck in a fantasy world of what you might want. And this is rise above it by going for it and bringing it out into this reality. It's a blessing to be blessed with a thought. It's a blessing to be blessed with different ideas, different options. But the true blessing is that faith in yourself to turn fantasy into reality. And what you and your new beginning will be throughout these energies, Pisces, we have the card of the Eight of Wands. Your new beginning is going to be that of communication, that of energy going back. You putting yourself out there for a job. You putting yourself out there even for love. You communicate in your needs. You communicate in your desires. You communicate the importance of not being, or that feeling that you had of feeling left out in the cold, and knowing that the lessons that you learned from that feeling of being left out in the cold, that feeling of losing your home, losing a job, losing a best friend, communicate that with yourself, communicating that with others, of those that you love, where instead of hiding these feelings from yourself and hiding them from others, you're able to communicate that. Because if you don't know how to treat you, how are others going to know how to treat you? So your new beginning is by you putting it out there, being able to communicate how you feel, being able to communicate the importance of not feeling left out in the cold. And your new beginning is knowing to put that energy there. And you may have more communication. You could be online with this information, sending messages. You could get different messages coming back and forth to you. But that's what your new beginning is about, is being to know the importance of communication when you feel left out in the cold, and not hiding your feelings. It's about expressing yourself in order to prevent certain situations. What you would have learned through this experience, we have the card of the Queen of Pentacles. You would have learned how to be grounded, Pisces, through this experience. You would have learned in your abilities through this experience. The Queen of Pentacles is a nurturer. She knows how to nurture herself. She knows how to take care of that that is important to her. She knows how to work for that of what she desires. She knows how to get, what she needs, and work hard for it independently, and not look for others and to give. What you would have learned with the Queen of Pentacles is how important it is to be supportive towards your family, how important it is to support yourself, how important it is to lead by an example of that of what you want. What you will learn is how to make sure that you're stable no matter what, Pisces. And you can have a Capricorn in your life. You can have a Taurus. You can have a Virgo, and this can also be in your chart. But with the Queen of Pentacles, you will learn the importance of your finances. You would have learned the importance of making sure your home is stable. You would have learned the importance of nurturing yourself, nurturing your job, nurturing your family, nurturing your home. You would learn the importance of teaching others on the importance of this, how to be stable and how to get these things independently, and to love that while you're doing it. So, Pisces, Right now, you might be stuck in your head, and it's really time for you to understand these thoughts that you continually thinking about. Worry of the things that you don't have, fear of going for the things that you want, doubt in yourself, doubt and struggling and staying stuck in your mind of the thoughts that caused any heartache and loss. It's important for you to build on what you can do for yourself right now. It's important for you to destroy those thoughts that's keeping you down, that's keeping you in fear, that's keeping you in doubt. It's important for you to, at this time, to put your emotions to the side. Pisces. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You can have Cancer in your chart. But when it comes to that, it's time for you to put emotions to the side on how you feel about someone, how you feel about a situation, and think logically about the situation that took place. And now it's important for you to think strategically on your next steps and move forward. So I'm going to pull out my cards of the Crystal Power or Power Tarot deck. And Pisces, it's important for you to check the description box because there are going to be some guidance messages and crystals that can guide you and protect you with these energies for you to be able to do some research on and go out and purchase them. I'll be having these crystals available once my website is completed. Also in the description box, as well as the messages that are there for you, you can also reach me. There's information on how to reach me for any questions, any concerns that you may have, and also personal readings are available. So check the description box, Pisces. So when it comes to our guidance and the clarity for the spread with the Crystal Power Tarot deck, it's about you understanding the importance of balance at this time. You may have to work 2 jobs. You may have to take care of your family and work. You have to find that balance in this situation. And you must calmly make the best possible decision for yourself. Don't do anything in haste right now, Pisces. Calmly listen to your heart, and do what's best for you. And these energies on what you're feeling right now, where we have the card of the Wheel of Fortune, this cycle is at an ending. There's a new cycle that's beginning. And if you are down right now, Pisces, again, the only way is back up right now. And that's understanding the cycle of life and how if there's a beginning to a cycle, there's also always going to be an ending. And in this cycle is, again, important for you to have faith in yourself right now. Have that focus on the direction that you want to go in. Have that courage within yourself. And again, remember to have faith in yourself. And know that peaceful times are going to come, Pisces. So be at peace with the situation. And now it's time to focus on a direction that you want to go in. And when it comes to, why you're feeling this so strong, is because you've been dealing with so many burdens, holding on to burdens of others, as well as yourself, the burdens of responsibilities of work, home, everything, Pisces. And it's about you understanding the importance of your independence and doing the things that is necessary to make sure that you can take care of yourself no matter what. And that importance is about having that focus, having that faith in yourself, and having that courage to move forward, as well as having that patience and that understanding that you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. You can have that stability in your finances when you work for it on your own. You didn't need any handouts. You worked for what you needed to work for and you achieved it. And it's important for you to love and care for yourself at this time, Pisces. I don't know about that Cancer that you might be dealing with, but it's not about, that love and worried about other people and how they might feel in a situation. It's about loving and caring for yourself because if that cancer or, what have you is only doing things that's best for them, it's time for you to take on that energy as well. And you'll release this feeling by knowing to not stay stuck in situations that happen, and not staying stuck in your mind with worry. No, not staying stuck in your mind with doubt. What you would, in order for you to release this feeling, Pisces, you must trust in your present moment. In this present moment, you must put the energy out there towards that of what you desire. In this present moment, you must be patient to allow that energy to come back to you. In this present moment, you must understand the completion of a cycle that you just came out of. You must understand the lessons that you were to have learned in that last cycle in order to not repeat them. You must understand that wisdom and trust in that wisdom that you learned and acquired about yourself, and apply that knowledge of yourself to this new cycle. And this feeling is going to transform into you knowing to go within, transform into you being a teacher, but as well as being a student through these cycles. This is going to transform into you understanding the power that's inside of you. Just referring back to, if you have to, religion, referring back to your spirituality, referring back to your soul, or just seeking that advice from someone that you trust in their wisdom to get you forward. This is transforming into you, connecting again to your higher self, Pisces, being in line with yourself, having that balance within yourself. In order to have that balance within yourself, that's just going to attract that balance back to you. And it's important for you to be open to opportunities for your own personal growth, Pisces. So be the student at this time, and then you will become the teacher. And you'll rise above this situation, Pisces, by understanding during any times of darkness, even if there's a present time of darkness, to trust your intuition to guide you through this darkness, to be able to listen to yourself, listen to your inner voice, Pisces, to understand the importance of getting out of your head in any fantasy and bringing those fantasies down to reality. You'll rise above this situation by being able to listen to your heart and follow your inner knowing, my friends. And your new beginning, we have the card of the Ace of Pentacles, where you'll be rewarded for everything that you do. When you communicate your needs, when you go and put that energy towards that of what you desire. This is an opportunity for you to go for it, Pisces. And this is an opportunity to express yourself as well, in, knowing the energy that is needed to prevent yourself from feeling out in the cold, the energy that, made you feel lost or made you lose. It's in time for you to put that energy towards maintaining your stability, building on the positive powers of yourself, destroying anything that's going to put you back in those energies where you feel left out in the cold. And what you would have learned through this experience with the Queen of Pentacles, Pisces, you would have learned to move forward when the time is right. You would have learned that, in order to be that Queen of Pentacles, you have to go through some of this darkness in order to see the light. You have to know that it's important to see the situation that caused you that heartache, that caused that loss, see it for what it was, and understand that these challenges, these changes that I've been through was placed here to refine the power that's in me. And what you would have learned is, although these situations have happened, I still have so much more to offer. I still have much to give. And I can, I still have that power that's in me to see my dreams come true. So Pisces, I'm going to leave you with 2 messages on how the universe has your back with these energies. And our first message is your capacity to tune into the energy of love gives you the words you need when you're ready to speak up, the compassion you need when it's time to forgive, and the power you need when you are lost. I want to say that again. Your capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives you the words you need when you're ready to speak up, gives you the compassion you need when it's time to forgive, and the power you need when you feel lost. So you have the energy of love, and when the darkness comes, it's time to tap into that love to get you through and be able to tap into your intuition. And finally, Pisces, joy is the ultimate creator. So stay in a place of joy. Be happy, although shit could look fucked down right now, Pisces. Be happy you're able to breathe. Be happy if you're able to move, you're able to get up every day and go towards that of what you love. Be happy with the simple things that you have water to drink, that you have a roof over your head, that you have a vehicle. Even if you don't have a vehicle, be happy and stay in that place of gratitude for the feet that you have to move you. If you don't have feet, the wheelchair, the crutches, but just be happy in what you have right now. And that will be the ultimate creator of what more you desire. So Pisces, this is Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. My name again is Wakida. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. I have more energies coming for you very, very soon. And again, check the description box for any questions, concerns, and if you're interested in a personal reading. So Pisces, again, this is Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. Don't forget who you are. Trust your intuition in this darkness and follow your heart. Peace, Pisces.